인도네시아는 아세안 및 전 세계에서 주목할 만한 잠재 시장 중 하나로 손꼽히고 있습니다. 젊고 활기찬 인구 구조의 인도네시아. 또한 니켈 생산 세계 1위, 코발트 생산 2위의 자원 부국으로서 풍부한 가능성을 지니고 있다고 하는데요. 투자 관점에서 본 인도네시아의 매력도는 어떨지 궁금해집니다. 전문가들은 인도네시아의 경제와 주식 시장을 어떻게 바라보고 있을까요? 인도네시아 증권거래소의 아니타 이코노미스트와 미래에셋증권 인도네시아 법인의 심태용 대표에게 들어봤습니다.
Indonesia is a vital emerging economy that has attained global attention as a rising star of global economies. It is projected to become one of the world's 7 largest economies by 2030 and to enter the top 5 economies by 2050. Currently, Indonesia has more than 270 million people living within the country, and it makes Indonesia considered as the 4th most populous country in the world, just behind India, China, and US.
인도네시아의 인구는 젊습니다. 그리고 성장하며 빠르게 도시화되고 있어 세계에서 가장 빠르게 성장하는 소비 시장 중 하나입니다.
Indonesia has a very stable economic growth profile given its young and populous demographic structure. We believe these are the foundation for Indonesia's economic growth stability as well as promising long-term growth projection.
Indonesia's economy is considered massive, reflected by its GDP that reached more than $1 trillion. The World Bank positioned Indonesia as one of the upper middle income countries, and Indonesia eagerly continues its ambition to become one of the high income countries by 2045.
Indonesia has abundant natural resources, including coal, nickel, and palm. That being said, if clients want to have more exposure to the commodities industry, we believe Indonesia is the right market to explore. If you take a look at the Indonesian stock market performance over the course of 20 years, Indonesia has generated 948%, while Korea has generated 235%. In Indonesia, the fundamental metrics are ROE 14% and PER 14 times. Compare that to Korea, ROE of 8% and PER of 11 times.
From the supply perspective, number of newly listed companies have steadily grown by more than 50 companies every year for the last 6 years. IDX ranked 6th as the exchange with the highest number of companies going public throughout 2023. Indonesia also ranked in 9th place as the exchange with the highest amount of fund raised from IPOs. Moreover, IDX is also continuously improved and widened in its products and services. We recently launched our newest product called Structured Warrant. We are also planning to launch single stock future within this year and gold ETF in the next couple of years. In this modern era, technology is one of the rapidly growing sectors in Indonesia. Currently, Indonesia has the largest number of startups in ASEAN, reaching almost 2,500 startups. Digitalization plays a crucial role in Indonesia's economy, including providing more access for SMEs to sell their products. This has contributed to a growth in the number of decacorn, or startups valued at more than 10 billion USD, and unicorn startup valued at 1 billion USD in various business lines. There are 3 large e-commerce that are already listed on IDX, including GoTo as Indonesia's first decacorn. The other 2 are Indonesia's unicorns, namely Bukalapak and Beli, or PT Global Digital Niaga. In addition, with the abundance of natural reserves, mining sectors remains a significant contributor to Indonesia's economy. Indonesia has been strengthening its position in downstream processing business. Moves and efforts are being made by the government and major operators to transform the business models through value-added downstream processing of mineral products. For instance, Indonesia is currently on track to become a global EV supply chain contributor. Industrial downstreaming is expected to spur national export performances and produce large added economic value for Indonesia economy. Indonesia has also been granted as investment grade country with a stable outlook by 3 reputable credit rating agencies. This economic resiliency of Indonesia cannot be separated from the Indonesia's government efforts in boosting the national economy through infrastructure development, for example, road, airport, seaport, new capital city, and etc. Thus, we try to continuously expand our market from various aspects. In terms of demand side, the number of investors has reached more than 12.6 million people, increased by more than 600% for the past 5 years. Indonesia market cap also grew by more than 60% compared to what we've seen in 2018. The performance of the Composite Index or JCI Index recorded all-time high in March 2024.
We're noticing something very interesting recently. Hyundai Motors, BYD, innovative global companies are now rushing to Indonesia and investing in Indonesia. Of course, there could be some reasons pertaining to the EV industry, such as Indonesia has abundant natural resources, including nickel. However, we believe that these global innovative companies have started to consider Indonesia as a spot for their manufacturing destination. If Indonesia can successfully transform itself to becoming the manufacturer of the world, we believe that Indonesia can replicate China's growth strategy, which has been continuing for multiple decades.
우리는 인도네시아 주식 시장의 지속적인 성장을 기대하고 있습니다. 인도네시아 시장이 글로벌 투자자들에게 최적의 투자처가 되기를 희망합니다. 오늘 준비한 영상은 여기까지입니다. 앞으로도 글로벌 투자 아이디어가 있는 곳이라면 어디든지 찾아가서 소식 전하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
It's not gamble. Yeah.
It's not good, maybe because it's low risk, maybe for me.
Some of the information
Nice.
from Securitas or
All of them.
all of them.
You mix. Yeah, Securitas, the influencer.
I can see long term.
Long-term investment.
Yeah, because I don't go deep into I don't really that type of person who, learn about the company and everything. So I just go to the blue chip stocks.
Just the big cap, yeah, the big.
Yeah.